My brother Wilbert tells me that I'm like the grain of sand in an oyster. Someday I will be a pearl, but I will nag and irritate the poor oyster and everyone else up until then. Wilbert has found me here on the baby island where I have to come to hide from Papa, who is spitting mad at me. I washed out the jar of yeast starter and we won't have bread for a week. Papa says I'm just plain stupid because I never pay attention and that he would rather have one boy than a dozen May Amelias because girls are useless. I don't know why he would want any more boys, seeing as he already has 7. These are my brothers. Matty is 19 and he ran away, not that I blame him. Carlo is 18 and our cousin, although we think of him as a brother. We also think of him as cranky. Isaiah is 17. Wendell is 16. Alvin and Ivan are twins and 15. Wilbert is 14 and my best brother. May Amelia Jackson is 12. That is me. We live on the Nasel River in the state of Washington. It's 1900 and I'm in trouble again. Wilbert is always telling me that I need to find my sisu or I will never make Papa proud of me. Sisu is a Finn word that means to have guts and courage. I want to say that it is very hard indeed to have sisu when you're the only girl on the Nasel. Come on out of there, May, Wilbert says. You've got to stop running away. But I am content where I am, in the old sorcerer tree. It is a hollowed-out tree that fits a child like me just fine, and it is my secret spot. Not a soul knows about it except Wilbert, and he's my best brother, and would never tell anyone, not even the nosy wind. You can't stay in there forever, Wilbert says. I can so, I say. May, he says. I ain't budging. It's supper time, he says. Fine, I say, and crawl out of the tree. Out here in Washington, there are no roads, but we have the Nasel, so we take rowboats everywhere. I learned to navigate when I was only 5, although none of the boys let me steer except Wilbert. The Nasel stretches out before us like a winding snake. On either side, the mountains rise green and thick. It's spring, and the sky is gray as the slates we use at school. It's only ever sunny in my dreams. Uncle Arno is sailing down the river in his mail boat, the General Custer. Uncle Arno is a gill netter, and he is Papa's brother. He looks just like Papa, except he smiles and has laughing eyes and a kind way about him. Give that to your mother, he says, passing me a letter. Don't let your father see it. I take the letter from him and ask, thought up any new ways to die lately? Uncle Arno is always talking about how he is going to meet his maker. He keeps a list of ways he might die. Drown in the Nasel, swept out to sea in a storm, poisoned by a bad oyster, shanghaied to the Orient, bludgeoned in a back alley in Astoria, bored to death by the preacher in church. Uncle Arno nods and says, eaten by a cougar. That's a good one, I say. Some mean cougar has been picking off our sheeps, and if he keeps it up, we ain't gonna have any wool socks this winter. Sounds like a job for Wildcat Clark, Uncle Arno says. We best be going, Uncle Arno, Wilbert says. We got to milk the cows, and May Amelia can't get into any more trouble with Papa, or he'll disown her. What'd you do this time? My uncle asks me. I was washing dishes, and I washed out the yeast starter. My brother does like his bread, Uncle Arno says sympathetically. It was an accident, I say, and Wilbert says, poor May is the only person who can make an accident out of washing the dishes.